Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yusril, the game is War Thunder, and welcome to another round of Lunchtime Tankery and another round of Kitty time! Because it's Tigers and Panthers once again. I'm still trying to level up my Tigery. The Tigers are in a bit of an awkward situation in this game. Tiger 1 was so revolutionary that, well, she utterly trashes just about any tank that comes before her. I mean, the only things that could maybe match her are the M4 A2 Easy... Let me see, it's the Easy 2 Jumbo Shermans, and possibly the M6, but in real life the M6 was a paper tank, and the Jumbos were a 1944 design, if memory serves. So, naturally, she tends to end up at a 5.7 battle rating, as is, frankly, only right and proper. The problem is, War Thunder's matchmaking tends to put it up against 6.7 rated tanks, and one of those is Over the Hill, an IS-2. There's another, a Tiger 2P. These are the tanks that was pretty much specifically designed to either kill the Tiger or to replace the Tiger. So naturally against those, a Tiger, well, it tends to end up in trouble if it faces them. And believe me, with matchmaking the way it is in War Thunder, Tigers tend to end up facing them, so we'll see how this goes. This is Finland, this is a 3-point domination match, standard rules apply. And, well, you can see the initial shakeout, and I have no idea why someone's running out in a Panzer II, presumably he's doing it for fast cap points and easy grabs, but there's a Panzer 470, and yeah, that plan didn't work too well, did it? Okay, let's come around the corner while he's reloading. Aim up, and fire! No effect. Right. And then he backs up. Okay, fine by me. Let's play peekaboo for a bit. Tiger 1 at 200 yards. Fire! Boom! Straight into his ammo rack, and the tank explodes. That was actually a fairly high angle shot. That was, what, 40 degrees, give or take? Anyhow, angle the armor. Peekaboo out. There goes his round. My turn now. Yoink, lower glassy. Fire! No effect again. Back up quickly while the gun reloads. And because that Panzer 470 is going to have the reload before I do, let's just see if we can find another way round. I really don't want to stick my head out again when he knows exactly where I'm going to be, or at least he thinks he does. Right. Neutral drive on the Tiger comes into play. Very handy feature, that. I can actually have a turning circle of 0 rather than having to maneuver the tank, as was the case with the older Panzer 3s and 4s. Right, poke out again. Do I have the gun depression for this? Not really. Blast. Okay, maybe being a bit too clever here. But nevertheless, advance up. We're still blocking his line of sight, I think. Yeah, he still can't see us. And we're fine at this point to just troll over. And there we go. Dad behind us gets the shot in and kills him with his Tiger 2. Bear in mind that he's got an uprated 88. So, get across the road quickly, watching the right as we go. Panther D up ahead, front armor decently angled, side armor so much tin foil by comparison to a Tiger. However, his 75, yeah, that's gonna make a mess out of me if I let him. So, let's move up, close in on the cap circle, because of course, mission comes first. Capturing zone A, good, let's find some cover. Hostile team capturing zone C. I'm not going to try to side scrape just yet. We'll angle up, present up, check the corner, and then wait for our friend here to stick his head out, if he can be so inclined. And I don't think... Well, he's on the mini-map over there. Okay, and there goes the Act 3. Woohoo! Good shooting, Lobo Plateado. Get out of the artillery because, hey, bad things happen, especially if there's a Tempest coming in. Advance again. No, that isn't a tank, it's just a little bit senior. Look like a range on. Fire! Straight hit. Fired a little too much lead. Okay, I think we just soaked him. Come on. Come on, come on. Give me the ammo rack. Critical hit. Hit his gun crew, but... there we go. Fired a little too low. That second shot of mine rather should have been an ammo rack. But, I'd say, twitched the mouse just a bit low, and it was a critical hit instead. Only got the kill assist, which is a bit of a pain. Still. Advance on. Keep moving up, because with a bit of luck, if we can swing round, we can start blocking the enemy's spawn point and really messing them about. Wonder and Obo both take the Death Express to get back to their tanks. And, well, at this point, lots and lots of white terrain and a camo job that really isn't suited for it. However, advance up once again into the corner. We've just lost one of our T-44s. That, of course, is the Cold War replacement for the T-34, so losing him is just a bit awkward. Still, we've got some tracer coming left to right here. There we go. Looks like it's coming from up there. And it's just nailed our IS-2. We are temporarily unsupported here, but can I get a line on this Tiger 2? Advance again. Ooh, yeah, there we are. Hello, kitty. Undamaged. Back up hard. Glancing shot. Misjudged the aim once again. Oh, come on, we're hooked up on the terrain. Right, gentle track left. 240 meters from a Jagdpanther. Bad place to be. Come on, reverse, reverse, reverse. Back up hard. Let's make the hunter come to the hunted. See if we can't turn that situation round a bit. Keep backing up. There's a heavy up there as well. It's only an H1, however, but he came round with his turret lined up and he got a solid round into me. So, gunner's unconscious. Cannon breach is not in a good place, but if I get this right, let's back up a little. Give him angle. Keep reversing at this point. So the turret is properly in. He's going to have to poke over and expose himself to get the shot. They're now 2 zones up to R1, which is not good. Keep reversing, keep reversing. Jagdpanther's still not engaged. Someone else is popping at that Tiger 1, and we've just lost one of ours. Oh my word, the entire friendly team has pretty much been forced back off points A and B. This is a revolting development, I think is the politest way to put it. So we need another way up and round that Tiger H1, and going to the left is probably our best option. Taking a bit of a risk here. If he comes over the hill at this point, he's going to have the mother of all flank shots straight into the ammo rack, but he doesn't come over, and we're back up to speed. So full ahead. Looks like our only real option at this stage, if we want to carry on advancing, is going to be to come up one of these hill lines. Probably this one directly ahead of us, but if I get a better option round here... no. Well, maybe. This has the advantage of having a very sharp gradient, so if I don't like what I see over here, I can slam the tank into reverse and get round fairly quickly. Do need the rest of the team to shake out fast, however, or this is going to end badly no matter what I do. Right, come on, gentle up. Back onto reasonably level ground. Gun depression no longer an issue. Gently traverse round. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. Where are you hiding? In his position, I would be anticipating this and trying to tiptoe round to the right as well, but I don't think he is. I think he's assumed I'm not trying to flank. Always a mistake. Your enemy is always trying to flank you. 150 meters, and come on. Fire. Oh, great. I've got a burst barrel. This is what I get for not paying attention. When did that happen? Probably several minutes back. And I've no way of fixing it either without retreating back to A, because I've got no parts on this tank. Oh, this is revolting. Okay, so, as before, reverse up. Quick check behind. Yes, the barrel's burst, but it's still firing. Come on, round we go, round we go. He's not too inclined to follow us at this point, so I need to figure out what's behind us in capturing A. There we go. Oh boy, he is suddenly inclined to follow. Take another hit. Armor soaked it, luckily. Angle up again, keep the retreat going. Panther D. Well, even with a burst barrel, I could probably mess him up, but I need to get off this terrain. Come on, back into reverse. Gentle round. Tighten the angle again. Front towards enemy at all times with a tank. That's where the armor is. Come on, hook over this. Don't ride up. Back down the slope. And then explode because the Jagdpanther had come round the corner. And that's what I get for not paying attention. Not that I could have done very much about it, because, like I said, burst barrel and no parts to fix it. Well, this situation's suddenly rather revolting, isn't it? Let's get the H1 out, because pretty much the same tank. The only difference is that the E has got anti-magnetic paint. Woohoo! That makes no odds whatsoever. And, what the hell's happened to the rest of the team? Oh, right, they died. This isn't good. Okay, right. Well, we've probably lost, but let's see how many we can take with us. So, once again, Panzer IV. Aircraft 4 as well, it would seem. Come on, out you go. Right then. Forward, Tiger H1, angled up. Range, fire. Critical hit. Knocked him about a bit, but he hasn't moved for some reason. Fine, that suits me. Silhouette him down. Boom, straight into the ammo rack. But that was actually a crew KO, so revenge is sweet. And also occasionally kamikaze is pointless. Right, let's go hunting. I honestly doubt we can do very much here, but if we can stop the rot. Come on, where are you? Nothing visible. Right, down into the valley. Switch back. We actually lost the stowage somehow. Not sure what did that. Despite the fact that happened less than 30 seconds ago. Anyhow, push round, push up. And we know there is a Jagdpanther lurking, and in fact there's a Panther D as well, 200 meters. Hello, mate. Yeah. You missed, I didn't. Now we've got about 10 seconds until he reloads. Maybe more, because his loader took a hit from our shell. So, charge him down. Go to the right, because he'll be expecting a front-on charge. You never go where the enemy expects you to. What is the first axiom of victory? To be where the enemy does not want you to be. The first axiom of stealth is to be where other than where the enemy thinks you to be. So we'll quickly cut round this guy. He will have picked us up on the map just for a second. But if we then take another leg here, come around again, and we're playing Ring a Roses. Hard reverse. Come on, mate. What the hell? Where did that go? Lost the gunner. Okay, fine. His loader is probably still compromised. We're going to both be anticipating a right-hand turn at the stage. And that damn Jagdpanther nails me again. Okay, that guy knows exactly what he was doing. I'd love to know where that round of mine went, though. Okay, this guy has got to go. Problem is, Jagdpanther, yeah, it's a bit of a pain of a tank. It is, of course, a case-mated variant on the Panther. We've lost anyway, but I'm sorry, sheer pride insists that I take this guy out. Which is a bad place to be making decisions from, but what the hell. Hardly matters at this stage. Yeah, I'm on you, little sod. Where are you? Oh, right, they had a Ferdinand on top cover. No wonder we all died. Right, okay, come on, round you go. Where are you? I'm gonna get you. Got you. Shot on the move. And roll into cover, hit the fire extinguishers, but that's the end of the round. And that was the best squad performance, to which I think the only possible comment is, oh dear God. But yes, considering that for most of that we were fighting similar to higher tier opponents, that wasn't too shabby a performance. Of course, it just taunts you with the 1 million lions. Yes. Still, another few notches towards the Tiger P. Final blow, best squad. I really don't want to look at this, but yeah. 1795, 6.0. Most of the other team. King Tigers, Panther F, IS-244, IS-2, Tiger 2, Tiger 2, Tiger 2, Jagdpanther, who, by the look of it, only spent the entire game in the Jagdpanther, and, well, yeah, 7-0. 2 of those were me. Whoops. And Panther D, Tiger H1, so that's kind of back down towards our tier. Yeah, and then more Tiger 2s in the team. Excuse me a second. Let's see, who wants more of the same? No, I would not like to resubscribe. To battle once again, let's see if the kitties can redeem themselves, or more accurately, if I can redeem myself in the kitty, because that wasn't a great performance. Even if, well, it wasn't even, well, except that Jagdpanther, who unfortunately knew exactly what he was doing, and we're very likely to end up with him again, because, well, it's the small hours, limited matchmaking pool, and, well, limited tier availability. The 5.7 gap, sadly. Not quite so bad at 4.7 to 5.7, because the Tigers tend to get sucked into the higher matchmaking to make up the numbers, so Panzer IVs and the like tend to end up with roughly equal tier enemies. There's also a broader selection between 3.7 and 4.7, things like the various Shermans and the later T-34s. But, yeah, 5.7 to 6.7, if you're at the bottom end of that tier, you do tend to end up in a world of pain. So, come on, matchmaker. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Well, maybe you can do it. There we go. Yay, matchmaker. Single point conquest in Poland. This is going to be city fighting, it's going to be close, it's going to be urban, and armor thickness really isn't going to matter a damn. Unless you end up face first with a King Tiger, in which case it will most definitely matter a damn. But face first with a King Tiger is never a good position. So break out the Tiger E, half ammunition load, again, for safety's sake. Not that I ever fire most of it. In fact, you know what? Let's cut down to a 24-round load. See what that does. I mean, hopefully this will knock out a couple more of the weak spots. And yeah, there we go. So most of the upper racks are cleared, and we've also got a few in the lower racks. That's actually quite safe, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Porsche Tiger. So when he's done catching fire, we'll see how this goes. And oh, looky who it is. Oh, yeah. Why? Okay, and Von Pappenheim's here as well in his turbo flag grabbing machine. Personally, I'd be using a BT-7 for that, but or even a BT-5, because at least you get a spare, and the 47mm in the Soviet can actually get through the side armor of a Panther. I've actually lost one that way, but I digress. To battle once again. Let's see how many times he can kill me. He managed to last turn. Von Pappenheim gets to the cap point first, and well, we'll see how long it lasts. It's actually not a bad strategy, the idea of a suicide cat grabber, but oh, they've got King Tigers. Right then, advance up, and look who it is! Come on, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go, just about got clear. Why him? Why him? Why him? Okay, I've got limited traverse, so let's try for a side scrape. Get the gun round. Angle up, elevation up into sighting mode. Elevation still there. Soak the hit. Soak another hit. Come on, he's got to have a weak point somewhere. Fire! Undamaged. Bounced off his frontal armor. So much for the 88. Right. Luckily, the side scrape saved us. However, that T-34-85 has other ideas. Come on, where are you? Ducked behind the building. Right. Fire! Got him. Shouldn't have stuck your head out twice from the same place, mate. Right, transmission, well, turret traverse, however, is still knackered, so I'm going to have to be quite careful with this. And we'll help to repair our friend there. So he's back on his feet. Remember, there's nothing I can do to that Yad Panther from the front, basically. I'm going to have to get round him. And in the meantime, just cover rear. Gentle back up. Oh, sorry. There we are. Bit exposed with that side alley, but oh, come on, don't round the corner like that. Okay, we'll kick up. Again, neutral drive to right. We've lost the Porsche Tiger, but okay, and that's what we lost it to. There's an IS-2 straight in. Crew got knocked out. King Tiger must have had the shot. I actually rushed that shot, but when you've got a King Tiger and an IS-2 staring at you, well, yeah, you're pretty screwed anyway. I was hoping I could have got round before they reloaded, but the IS-2 must have made the first shot to detonate our Porsche Tiger like that. And, well, yeah. The King Tiger, of course, had a round in the breach. Anyhow, let's advance up once again. Good. Someone else took out Steel Angel, so we're kind of avenged. There's a Panzer IV-H over there, so if the enemy are down to 4.7s, that's wishful thinking on my part, frankly. We know there's an IS-2 lurking. Right, so forwards once again. And boom, something just wrecked one of our IS-1s, but it was an IS-2 that fired, so he's going to be in the middle of his reload cycle. About another 15 seconds or so until he comes back. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Hunty Stalin Panzer. Right, crash through there. Around the corner, there's one heavy there. An IS-1. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Fire! Boom. Straight through the driver's hatch. Driver got a hit, but we killed him in return. Not the greatest angling I've ever pulled off. Now, I don't dare go down that street because we know there was an IS-2 there. We know there was a King Tiger there. And we're pretty sure that they're still there and that they've reloaded by now. So, caution once again prevails. Round this corner instead. Neutral drive. Fire. Hit him. Hit his loader critically. Suspension took a hit, but don't care. At this angling, we don't much mind. Critical hit. Somehow that T-34 survived, and by now the Tiger will have reloaded. So we need to bait his shot out. Like that, in fact. Back up. Fire. Hit. He must have rushed his shot to not have gone down like that. So, narrow angle again. Line up to the side scrape, round the corner, and fire into its turret. Kill its gun crew. Weak spot on the Stalin series, by the way. Their turret has 3 of their 4 crew. So if you get a solid shot in there with something suitably massive, like, say, an 88, it does tend to wipe out the whole tank in a crew KO. Now then, rapidly across the street, through the wall. Punch forwards. If in doubt, change the terrain a little. There's something spitting machine gun rounds up ahead, but I'm not sure what. And we have got a King Tiger making repairs and rather annoyingly blocking my route. Now, if he's repairing, that means he hopefully thinks it's reasonably safe, and yep, he's on the move. Off you go, big brother. I want you blocking the way in. Again, we've got an... oh, drive! 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 Whew. Okay, close one. Right. We still need to grab... oh, bollocks! Come on. 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 Right. Take his gun barrel. Undamaged. Took a hit, but I don't think we disabled his gun. Come on, reload. Come on, reload, 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 reload. Fire again. Another hit. Red barrel into the kill. There we go. Right. Unfortunately, he is now blocking our route until he explodes. There we go. What the hell just lit me up? Not sure. Extinguishers. Honestly, not sure what did that. Anyhow, we are probably going to lose this. We wasted way too much time at the start of the match. They got to B and we didn't and we didn't dislodge them in time. Which is a pity because we did turn it around towards the end. Annoying. Still, the Panzer II grab worked, so credit there. Ugh. Gonna have to remember that tactic. Still, second place, 4 kills, 1 death. And another little tiny notch to my own Tiger 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been a frankly rather disappointing lunchtime tankery. And until next time, when hopefully we'll do a damn sight better, farewell.